So you just don't know what you don't know. In 2017, I believed that I was ready, that I was prepared to plant a church, but I clearly was not. So my name is Marlon Yearwood, and I'm planting the Way City Church in Woodbridge, Virginia. So in 2016, I'd been in full-time ministry at this point for 11 years, and here I am. The burden has got so strong for church planting. I'm praying about this, I'm meditating upon it day and night, and I begin to gather a core team, sharing my vision with a few people, and we're just praying for this endeavor. By 2017, we have a core team of about 10 people, and we just go ahead and we start services. And then we heard of New City Network. And when we connected with New City Network, I was challenged. Mark Campbell gave me a phone call one day and said, "Hey bro, would you consider putting your services on pause to focus full-time on training with New City Network?" And when he said that initially, I was thinking in my heart, there's no way that I'm gonna do that because this thing has already started. But he said, "Why don't you pray about it?" And I did. So I went home and I prayed about it for a while, for a few weeks, and then I got back to them and I said, yeah, I believe the Lord's calling me to pause the services and connect with New City Network. And I can sincerely tell you that that is the single most beneficial decision that I have made for the Way City Church until this point. So now we're in 2018 and we have put the Way City Church services on pause, and we've entered into a 1-year residency with New City Network, and I can tell you that our experience was absolutely phenomenal. The training at New City Network, I mean, first of all, you just don't know what you don't know. I've been in ministry now for 14 years, but church planting is brand new to me. Ministry experience does not prepare you wholly and does not equip you completely in order for you to plant a church. So when I came into this process, again, I had ministry experience, but I was so ignorant. But I didn't realize I was ignorant until I went through the training. I know a little bit about preaching and teaching, but nothing about church planting. So I came into this extremely ignorant, and I've received so much, and there's so many things that I've learned from New City. But I would say, apart from the training, which was phenomenal, the brotherhood was just as important. Most church planters, or many church planters, they quit because they feel like they are alone. And when you're a part of a network like New City Network, they really encourage brotherhood. So I've never felt like I've been alone during this process. I have brothers training with me, going through the same process as I am, and we encourage each other and pray with each other. So the brotherhood at New City Network is top notch, as well as the training. I've heard it said that preparation time is never wasted time. And there's a reason why that's said, because sometimes when we're preparing, we can feel as though we're wasting time. There's a scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 10, and it says this: "If the axe is dull and one does not sharpen the edge, then he must use more strength. But wisdom brings success." In other words, if the axe is dull, you're going to be working really, really hard to cut down that tree. But if you take the time to sharpen the blade, to whet the edge of the axe, then your work will be a lot more effective. I strongly believe that if we just take the time to step back, to be equipped, to be prepared to sharpen the blade, that we will be so much more effective in this work of church planting, that we will go so much further, so much faster, and that we would impact generations to come, starting from Washington, D.C. to the ends of the world.